Okay, hi, welcome to another book club.
For the record, they're also on their way currently to Jill going on a date.
Yes, we are
Orc
on
Boy.
the way to Orc Date.
That's relevant to this particular book.
Okay, oh god. Alright, so this is going to be our second book club. I don't know exactly where we're going to put this audio, but just in case this is outside of when this happens, if you want to listen to this is going to be a separate episode on the feed. Under Smutty Book Club, it has a special cover art that Rio made. Over on Patreon, our patrons get first crack at Smutty Book Club. Oh god, the text has already been copied into the text.
I haven't put it in there yet. I just put a line so we can separate it.
Perfect, thank you. I'm so happy. Patrons get first crack at this before the rest of the feed, so for $1, you can go check out our Patreon and listen to Smutty Book Club before anything else. There's lots of other stuff on there too. I can't delay this any longer. It's time for Smutty Book Club.
Jill's in for it this time.
This one was submitted by Jaquie, and it's called The Lost Scoundrel by Jaquie Moreau. That is, she wrote it herself.
Oh my god, okay.
This is an excerpt from the Tusks of a Scoundrel series, in which the two main characters are in an established relationship. During some mishap, the half-orc Jax has lost his memories, and Lana, the cleric, and he set out to see if they can jog his memory.
So I believe, for context, when we first joked about a romance book between a winsome priestess and a half-orc, this was something that in the Jill logs I titled Tusks of a Scoundrel, so I think this is supposed to be like book 3 in a series. Jaquie did write this herself.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh god, there's so much.
Jax, as much as I want you can't possibly be so sure. You've lost all your memories, all the time we've spent together. You don't have to say you love me just because you feel obligated. I don't, Lana, the half-orc growled, prowling closer to her. I'm not being forced to say anything. I mean it. Pressing the dark-skinned woman against the wall, Jax felt held in a rumble as he felt Lana shiver under his touch. Leaning down, he looked the woman right in her eyes, so serious as her blue gaze held so much hope.
So many epithets. I hate that there's this many epithets.
I mean, it is a shitty romance novel.
I know, but at least use the character's name.
It's getting good. It's getting good.
Jill, this is uncanny.
I don't need any of my memories to know that. The person I am now knows all I need to know, and that's you. Before either one of them could lose their nerve, Jax kissed the cleric, rough and wanting and just right, like his lips knew what to do. Lana moaned and threw her arms around his neck, fingers tangling in his dark hair to keep him in place. His tongue found its way into her mouth, soaking in the taste of her, the feel of every part of her touching every inch of him, savoring it, hoping that if he was only left with a single memory at the end of all this, it would be this moment.
Listen, memory loss is not as sexy as they're making it out to be. It's very confusing. You don't know what happened, people remember you, and you remember them, and you kind of try and play it off, and then one day it turns out you can't play it off, and you have to explain you were lying. Listen, it's not sexy.
Has anybody ever told you they loved you and you just don't remember it? If they do, let us know so we can stop them.
Okay. Hasn't happened yet.
Okay, just keep it in mind. You just, as soon as someone says it, you turn and you shout for either Jill or me, or Artie, but probably Jill or me. We're a little more responsible. Probably Jill, she's the most, but I'm really good at shutting people down, and we'll take care of it.
Like stranger danger, but...
Yes, like stranger danger, but with someone saying they love you.
Alviva, I love you.
Oh god! I don't know what to do.
Artie isn't a stranger, it's fine. We all love you here.
Okay, I love you too, Artie.
It's also not like a sexual love? Is it a sexual love? It shouldn't be a sexual love. It's a sexual love. I swear to God.
Don't worry about it. Lana gasped as Jax moved his hands around her thick thighs, using his muscular arms to easily heft her up and secure her around his waist.
Again with the waist stuff.
With a growl, Jax used his large hands to grope her thighs, full handfuls of her creamy skin, and the combination of the feel of her mixed in with the sounds she was making was turning his cock painfully
Wait,
hard.
I thought she was dark-skinned. Why is the phrase creamy being used?
So if you use a lot of lotion, your skin comes out really creamy and soft.
That sounds... No.
My skin's creamy and soft.
He's hot, he's so strong. Strongness is hot.
I feel like if her skin's that creamy, it's going to actually be rather difficult to hold her up against the wall. There's going to be slippage.
So,
Maybe.
As a person who is often the one being picked up, this time the waist thing works.
Thank you, Artie. I want this to be special, but I want you so bad, Lana. Shut up and fuck me, scoundrel.
Oh, there's pet names.
That was a change in tone.
Heh, hold on to me with all your might. Not explaining himself farther, Jax moved his arms from holding Lana up, leaving her to squeeze his waist with her thighs. She made a displeased noise, but held on to him, and the feeling was divine.
Oh, because she's a cleric, I get it.
Yeah, some really powerful thighs.
Using one hand to push her skirt and underwear to the side, and the other to free his shaft from his pants, Jax wasted no time in lining the two of them up before he slid himself slowly inside the woman.
What? No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Yes, Artie?
Listen, sometimes I pick a woman up because it's strong.
Yes, you are strong.
I don't just move aside the clothes and things and just go for it. That's too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast.
It's fast. But this is a romance novel.
Is this like the mysterious vial of oil?
Yes, it is
exactly.
like the mysterious vial of oil.
Just assume that she is filled with mysterious oil.
Oh.
Don't like that. Don't like it.
I don't like saying it like that. I don't think I'm a fan of this. I don't like that metaphor. I'm having problems.
Just a jug down there.
I think Rio might be broken. Oh, there is an item in D&D called the Alchemy Jug that can produce any fluid.
There we go.
Oh.
In certain quantities.
Ah!
It makes mayonnaise.
Isn't it like 10 gallons of mayonnaise or
Yeah, it
something?
makes like 10 gallons of mayonnaise.
No.
I only know this because I got the chance to buy one recently, but I didn't have enough money and I was so mad.
Okay, I think we need one of these where her gash is referred to as the Alchemy Jug.
Listeners, take note.
Rio, you better? You more stable there, bud?
I'm stable.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Please, can we get through this?
I'm getting there. Jax! Lana moaned, throwing her head back, her long, pale hair cascading down her
It's
back.
pale!
Yeah, it's just uncanny. I don't know how you find this.
Jax groaned in return, stars behind his eyes as he fell into the feeling of the soaking wet cunt around him.
Oh my god.
She was twitching around his shaft, so sensitive and needy that any move he made caused a small noise from her. Connecting her lips again, he started to eat those noises as he picked up the pace.
What do the noises taste like? Is it is it like rich or is it like dry like Weetabix?
Depends on what they ate earlier.
Most things in sex seem to be wet, so I bet it's
That's
not
true.
dry.
I bet it's like a tres leches cake.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm Mexican, but I'm too old for that.
I love tres leches cake so much. Lana could feel her eyes rolling to the back of her head. Every single thrust inside her core was bliss, his thick cock reaching her very end,
Ow.
only to pull out and push himself back in with such a wet and sinful noise that the woman should have been embarrassed. Instead, she bit Jax's lip and begged for more. Doing as commanded, the half-orc leaned her farther back and used all of his strength to pound into her, reveling in the sound their hips made together. Yes, Jax, don't stop, Lana mewled. I hate the word mewled.
Like breadsticks?
No, it's like a baby noise. Mewling is like a baby
Yeah.
cry type thing.
I hate the word mule.
Like in some really old plays, you hear the phrase mewling infant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like meowing.
it's not meowing.
Lana mewled, clinging to him tighter and meeting every one of his brutal thrusts, pussy milking him for all that was worth.
There's the cat reference.
Anything for you, beautiful goddess. Anything to fill you to the brim and hear you scream my name.
I'm having
Milking.
trouble.
The brim, though.
I don't.
Milking.
Why did we read this one?
Because we read the first two.
Yeah, we read the first two. We have to finish the series. There's
Yeah.
8 more.
Why now?
I mean, it was
do
next
this to
on the
me now.
list.
It's next on the list.
You can't
Yeah.
just. You can't
We've
just.
had this list written up for like 6 months, Jill.
No, clearly I should have rearranged things. Clearly this is my fault.
I'm in charge of the list, Jill. I don't rearrange. Not for any reason.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I love you, Jill.
Again with the epithets, though. Like, if you're not writing like a really, really, really old play, you gotta lay off the epithets. Just use the character's name. People don't notice.
You can also reuse sexual terms, too.
Yeah.
It's It seems like even for a strong person, it seems distracting to have to be holding someone up against a wall. What's wrong with a horizontal surface?
It's the thrill of
It's
it.
not as exciting, I guess, yeah.
Sometimes there's not a horizontal surface available except
That's
for
also
like
fair.
the floor,
Ground.
and as we mentioned, that's not
Yeah,
sanitary.
no. Sometimes it's dirt. Sometimes it's just fun, and
Sometimes it's the floor of a theater where it gets like sticky and you don't know
Ooh.
why. It's just like a generic sticky. You don't think anything in particular is causing it.
Sometimes you just want to be picked up.
That's fair. That sounds fun. You want to be picked up? This seems like a...
I don't want to answer that question. I don't want to be on this plane right now.
I can pick you up.
I know. That's not the problem. I really wish I knew planar shift. I really wish I could just leave this entire sphere, this entire everything.
I think you do need a special tuning fork for that.
I'll start looking. I want to be dead.
I mean, we can arrange that.
No!
That would be great.
No,
That would
no,
be great
no.
for me personally.
What, we're not arranging that?
No,
No.
we're not arranging that.
Oh, okay.
No. We're fine. Anyway, that was The Lost Scoundrel by Jaquie Moreau, aka the one who submitted this. And we're hoping to read more books in the series.
Please, please, please tell me there's a break between this and the next book. Why did you do this now?
There's at least we have a few books in between.
Yeah, I think the werewolf one is up next.
No, that's not good either.
Gem Jammer is performed by Lexi Peppers, Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Rio, and is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs are by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art is by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm AudioWorks. For more episodes of the show and our other shows, as well as news, check out our website at crookedrussiancamp.horse.